everybody, good morning. Welcome to Flow with Lo, as we are now online. Hello friends from home. Doing this YouTube video, my first one. Get to post a short 10-minute yoga flow just to awaken the body and connect us to our breath to start the day. So let's get started in a comfortable seated position. Allow your hands to rest on the knees. You can ground down by having your palms facing down, or if you need some receiving energy, you can keep the palms up. Whichever way they're facing, just take a breath in. Exhale it out. Notice how you're feeling right here, right now. Notice where any tension is stored in the body. I invite you to send some extra love to those parts of your body on your exhales throughout this practice. See if you can soften and relax a little bit more. Maybe you let the shoulders go. I'm going to sweep the hands up overhead, getting in a big morning stretch. If that feels good, roll out the wrists. Then you're going to drop your right hand to the mat. And we're going to bend towards the right side, keeping the left arm up and over. You can keep the arm straight here and really open to this side bend, or you can bend the elbow if you want to get a little bit deeper of a stretch. Breathing into the rib cage. So we just awaken each part of our body. On the exhale, we come back up through center and head towards the left side or the opposite side, whatever way you went first. And inhale your arms back up, open the eyes if they weren't open already. And bring yourself up and into our first child's pose. So your knees are going to be the width of the mat. Your toes come to touch. Your hips sink back to your heels. And we crawl our fingertips forward and allow the forehead to kiss the top of the mat. Find space to breathe. If you continue to crawl your fingertips forward, you can feel a deeper stretch in the shoulders. Continue to breathe into the belly. Then gently bring yourself back up. We're going to do a few wrist exercises here. Now, for these wrist exercises, I just want to say that these are very gentle wrist exercises. Everything we're doing is gentle, but just to know not to aggressively be moving your fingers here and hands while we go through these exercises. So you can stick a hand out, left or right, doesn't matter. We're just going to switch sides afterwards. Take your fingers and gently bend them back towards your face and go until you find a little bit of a stretch. These are really good exercises for all of us, but especially anyone who might be sitting at a computer all day or working on tablets or phones and stuff, since we're using our wrists and fingers so much. These are really good stretches because we build a lot of tension in them without stretching and taking care of them. And then you're just going to do the other way. So the fingers tuck underneath and send them back towards you, but you're just stretching the top part of the wrist. Continuing to breathe, don't forget to breathe. Then we're just switching to the other side, gently bending our fingers back, awakening the wrists to start the day, then the other way to stretch the top part of the wrist. And then shake that out by doing some wrist circles. You can do the wrist circles most of us know like this, or you can do the open the book one. I learned this one about a year ago. It's like you open the book and then you just sweep underneath, close it, open, sweep underneath. Just gentle wrist exercises. This is something you can incorporate daily. All right, shake that out. Then make your way to all fours. We're gonna do some hip opening before we begin our cat-cow. So you can do figure eights as you sway your hips. Any pops and cracks is absolutely normal. Another way I like to waken up the hips is maybe to sink back into like the child's pose position and then come back up and send the hips forward and then send them back, forward and back. So you can flow through this, so you can do your figure eights, but just gentle awakenings, gentle movements, sending your energy all over the body, warming it up and saying, hey, I'm awake. And then coming to a neutral spine and then stacking the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. I'm going to drop the belly, rise the crown of the head on an inhale, coming into cow. And exhale to round the spine, tuck the chin, push away from the floor to our cat pose. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale. Exhale it out. Great job. Walking the hands about an inch or two ahead of you, untucking the toes, sending the hips up, coming into our downward facing dog. You can pedal out the feet here, rise on the tops of the toes, send them back, but just remember to spread all 10 fingers and really press into the L shape of your fingers, so the index and thumb. Release the head, neck, and jaw. Bend the knees if needed in this pose. Marinate in the stillness here for a second. And then we're going to take the right foot up towards the sky. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Hip opening here. And then you're going to take your knee and draw circles with it in one direction. Continuing to breathe. And then go in the other direction. Place the foot back down. We're going to send the left leg up towards the sky. Open the hip there, bend the knee. And then begin your circles in one direction. And then you can go in the other direction. Extend back into your three-legged dog and place the foot back on the ground. Tap the knees down. Send our hips back to our child's pose. Bringing the forehead down to touch the mat. Maybe you roll it out here, massage your forehead a little bit. And then you're going to gently come back up and make your way to a seated position. Alright, you guys, to close out today's practice, I just want you to bring your hands, rest them on your knees. Take a breath in here with me. And sigh it out. Beautiful. Bring your hands to heart center. I just want to thank you for showing up here with me today, for flowing with me, and for waking up the body. I hope that you feel a little bit more awakened, as I'm sure you must after getting in some movement, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. And I'd very quickly just like to say that I hope that you walk around today with grace, patience, and compassion by your side as you continue to spread kindness to yourself and to others. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye.